Hi, my name is Preet Gill, and I'm a senior forward on the Case Western Reserve women's basketball team, and my major is biology. I chose Case Western because it kind of felt like the perfect blend for me, what I wanted to do for career-wise and also still being able to play college basketball and kind of understanding the balance of being a student athlete. My future goal is to go to med school and become a physician, and being at Case, I've had so many great opportunities, and I know they have so many great opportunities for their students to get ahead, whether it's through like shadowing or volunteering, especially when it comes to being pre-med. In terms of basketball, I love the coaching staff and the program, and when I came here for my visits, it was just so welcoming. And I lived pretty far away, so it was like very important to me to like come into a program that I felt super supported in, and which I do, so I'm very thankful for that every day. I also love the travel and the competitiveness that the UAA conference brings. I've rarely never been to a lot of the places that we've gone to in the UAA, so it was awesome to have the opportunity to not only play basketball at such a high level and also have such a high collegiate education, but also get to kind of see new places and expose myself to new environments. So it was really a perfect fit in both of those realms. My favorite spot on campus has to be the Gill Center, which seems like such a cop-out to say, but I really spent so much time in this building that it is such like a second home. And throughout my years here, I've gone to Gill a lot to just like study in between classes throughout my day because it's in a perfect spot and it's not too crowded, but it's still super close to the main quad, so I can just like get away without getting away and have like a quieter place to study, which I appreciate. I also just really like seeing everyone in Gill, whether it's kind of hanging out with our athletic trainers or seeing and getting to talk to some of our athletic staff around the facility, or even if it's just like meandering my way up to coach's office because I'm bored and need a study break. But it really comes down to like that supportive community being an athlete here at Case. My favorite class and professor has to be my two classes that I've taken with Dr. McManus. One of them was child development and the other one was women's wellness, which both of I highly recommend. She's just so extremely passionate about what she teaches, which makes it really fun to learn about what she teaches, and both of her classes have really made me want to work with like children and mothers in sectors like peds or OB when I do go on to go to med school, so it's been really informative and cool. And all of her lectures in the current class that I'm in this semester, which is women's wellness, have been really informative to me as like a female college athlete, and it's been cool to apply a lot of things that I've learned in her class in my daily life. I'm involved in a few extracurriculars here on campus. I'm a member of Phi Mu, which is a social sorority here on campus that I really love being a part of, and it's brought me so many close friendships that I hold very dear to my heart. I'm also a part of Phi Delta Epsilon, which is a pre-medical fraternity on campus, and it's been really helpful in providing support, resources, and opportunities being a pre-med student here on campus, and just, again, giving that really supportive community, which I think is helpful in such a competitive field. I also just recently became a research lead on a project that Dr. McManus is actually working on called DICE, and it's a research study in kind of the medical nutrition field, and it helps reduce and look at kind of the socioeconomic and racial and ethnic disparities for underserved children around the Cleveland community around ages 8 to 14 that have type 1 diabetes. So I'm super excited to be on this research project and like kind of get to be involved in such a cool thing. There is a lot of good memories that I've had, but I have to say that I think my favorite one was last year when we played Carnegie at Carnegie for our very last game of the regular conference season. I think that last game is super bittersweet with celebrating our season, but also saying goodbye to some of our seniors like Isabella and Claire last year, and also just kind of saying goodbye to like regular season of basketball. But you know, that was the game that Isabella, who was our former alum, like broke the 1,000-point barrier and like her 3-point record. So everyone was just like super happy. And the entire bus ride back, we did karaoke with us and the men's team on like this giant speaker with a microphone. And it was just so awesome. And everyone got involved, like our coaching staff, our athletic trainers, and we were just like singing all the way home. And everyone was like super into the performance, so it was really fun. And it's definitely a moment that when I think of, it just brings a smile to my face.